I didn't know today you came for a check, so I didn't bring it, but tomorrow I'll drop it off to you, okay?
If I said that, 100% would have been, why are you telling him we'll drop it off for him? He comes to our job site to get paid. That's exactly what you're gonna say.
I would have said that if I didn't know the other factors of the situation. Welcome to this week's video for another project update. Now that we have the project moving along a lot more quickly, more finishes and more things like that are happening on the inside. We've spent a lot of time making finalized decisions, so we have a lot more to show you guys. I think next week we should do a video on the garage door and the glass and how much all that costs.
That's a good idea. But we didn't get any B-roll of the glass going up, unfortunately, because Vetro Glass just showed up and put them up. We didn't even know they were showing up, so we weren't prepared for it. But the garage door is in. As you can see, this big, beautiful black garage door.
We put in a deposit on the garage door like 4 or 5 months ago, which ended up saving us about $2,000. We'll talk more about that in the glass in next week's video, so make sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, hit that notification bell so you guys get notified. Every Saturday, 4 p.m. we're uploading a video, but let's jump inside and look at the other project updates. You want to go into the office bath? Or office bedroom?
Office bedroom.
The office bedroom. We have this beautiful accent wall. Why did we decide to do this, Eddie?
Because it looks nice. And it adds a little character to the bedrooms. And Sam thinks we're gonna get millions of dollars more.
What I think, in all honesty, is this wall, the reason it's indented like this and not outward is because of current code. And I think it looks weird, it just eats into the room. By adding this, it creates an accent wall, which looks like it was designed this way. It adds a lot of value. The cost of this was not that much more. Pro tip, if you guys look up there, you'll see there's a small piece up there. I personally prefer to have the small piece on the bottom because I think visually you go here and then you go up. But we didn't specify that when they were installing it, so we're just gonna bite the bullet on this instead of tearing it all out and redoing it.
But this is a lesson when you're doing tile or any kind of thing that has spacing like this. Make sure to...
Well, anything that has pieces.
Yeah, pieces that are gonna be spaced apart. Make sure you know how you want it all to fit up, because we knew we didn't want the small piece up there, but we didn't tell them, and that's just what we got. We're gonna live with it for now, but also, next project we'll pay more attention.
Eddie did not consult with me on this. I would have much preferred to do these diagonal, which would have looked better. And now since we can't change it, it will be forever notated as it would have looked better Sam's way. All right, Eddie beat me to the kitchen, but I wanted to stop to show you guys the full door. I don't think you guys got a full idea of what the door looked like in last week's video. And we also got the handles on it, which I am very, very proud of. My fiance helped design these. So these are Emtek door handles. They're very high quality, and you can piece these together. So you can do whatever color combo design on the handle that you want. We decided to go with I think it's called knurled finish, which is this little grainy thing. But they're very, very nice. They add a lot of character to the doors. I'm very, very happy with it. But to be frank with you guys and completely honest, we paid way too much for these door handles for this neighborhood. We could have got Emtek door handles or Schwartz, I think is the other one, for more than half the cost and had relatively the same effect as these on the sales price of the home. We went a little overboard, but that's just kind of how I do. Eddie was kind of upset, but let's go meet up with Eddie and see what's going on in the kitchen. How high is this gonna be?
It's gonna go right there, that line.
There? The hood should stick out.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say it goes flush?
Yeah.
Everything else will be secure, but let's have this panel on top.
So we're in the wonderful kitchen. It's actually coming together now. Last week we complained a little bit.
Before we get into it, we took a small lunch break after figuring out what we're doing with the hood that you guys saw. So we're just revisiting now.
Yeah. So we figured out what we're doing with the hood, and now we're talking about the kitchen. What are we talking about the kitchen?
I wanted to do slits, kind of like we're doing in the bedrooms that we'll show you right now afterwards. But we ended up deciding to do a straight panel to wrap it the color of the white oak. It's not the decision that I made.
But sometimes you just got to get things done and move on, not dwell on every little detail.
Let's show them the roughs of some of the cool features. Look at my Yeezys. Sick, huh? Coco! This is a toe kick drawer. The reason we have this drawer is for you to hide your dog's water bowls or your whichever you prefer. Right here, we gotta fix this. There's gonna be a towel holder here that's gonna be behind the drawer basically, so it'll be covered. We had our appliance guy come out today. I don't even know what happened, so.
Yeah, so one of the things we realized is if we want to slide the stove all the way back, I need to move this electrical box down to that area. Otherwise, we will not be able to slide the stove all the way back. It won't be nice and flush and all that. So now we gotta tell the electrician, hey, we need you to move this electrical box. Just another spot to pay attention to details.
When you guys decide what appliances you're using, if you could assign them earlier on, you could know where the pocket in the back of your appliance is. We honestly didn't pay attention to that. So every appliance has a different area, but I think towards the bottom is the most ideal spot. Let's go show them the finished or semi-finished, 90% finished. Look at this, beautiful. We still have to add what is known as white oak tape on this side to close off the unfinished edges. But we might also do a ribbon design around that we haven't really decided. Mainly because we realized that all the pieces up there were not cut properly. Like some of them are off by a little bit, which has to do both with the walls being a little bit uneven and the install guy being in a rush.
The install guy being in a rush is a big problem. He kept saying, oh, you're taking up my time, you're taking my time. He didn't even show up to the job with the right tools. So he left for an hour and a half to go get tools and come back.
We're very happy with this accent wall. I think it adds, again, a lot of value to this house.
It's not completely finished, but it's almost.
Yeah, they just need to do some touch-up stuff, paint it. Obviously there's markings on the wall and stuff that need to be cleaned up. We did it in this bedroom and we did it in the other bedroom. So I think we can take a cool shot to show you guys how when you're standing in the hallway, you look left to right, you could see both of them, which is really cool. And then let's show you guys what we did in the master.
So here in the master, you can see this was not black last week. We had this painted black because we're also doing an accent wall here, right behind where we're planning on staging the bed. And we're doing a very unique design here that I hadn't seen before. I don't know if Sam, had you seen this design?
I'd seen it at very, very double the price point of this house.
So you can't really see what's going on here, but I don't know, are we gonna show them?
We could show them our rough drawing over here.
Let's show them the rough drawing over here.
No, you're erasing it.
I'm erasing it.
So this is our square window, and this is our other square window, and basically it's gonna be white oak paneling like this with black lines in between. I'll throw up a photo of that.
It's gonna be nice, it's gonna be nice. Don't worry about it.
Hey, you guys subscribe, and you guys will see it in the future video. What's going on with the pool?
We don't know what's going on with the pool right now, but we're trying to figure out how to do the backyard, front yard. It's ending up looking like it's gonna cost us a lot more money than we anticipated.
I don't agree.
And Sam is trying to find ways that we can.
I found a way, we just need to find the right
people.
Yes. Basically what we need is someone to set forms for the concrete. We have finishers, we have concrete. We just need someone to set the forms. And by doing that, subscribe to find out. We'll see you guys next week. Make sure to hit that notification bell, that thumbs up button. Comment down below if you guys have any questions. Follow us on Instagram. And as always, we appreciate you guys tuning in this week. Next week, as promised, we'll talk about the garage doors, the glass, the cost of anything. I don't think we've done a price update, and we've spent over 6 figures since the last one. So we'll talk about that.